Hello everyone, my name is Rob, welcome to Kinetic Rugby League. In this video I'm going to be giving you my match review of Tonga versus Wales. So let's get started. So we're going to be starting with the losing team, which was Wales. Now they put 6 points past Tonga, completed at 74%. The only other stats areas they won in were kicking meters, tackle efficiency and penalties conceded. They're also equal on errors. I thought in terms of performance, I thought the spine did a good job at trying to be creative, trying to play with pace. That included Akins at fullback, Olds and Ralph in the halves and Fazard at hooker. They really did try and put Wales on the front foot. I thought Kyle Evans on the right wing had a really strong game as well. It looked like Tonga was a little bit naive early on, and Wales kind of took their strong and somewhat professional performance from the Cook Islands game, learnt a little bit and brought that into this game. And in the moments where Tonga were allowing them to dominate, Wales did actually dominate for a solid portion of that game. I'd say at least a good 15 minutes. They had Tonga really sort of worried and were winning that game, and could have certainly gone into the half with a lead if they'd just sort of held on at their own try line for a little bit longer. But it certainly wasn't a bad performance. It's just a different level of quality, different level of fitness as well. As you could see, a lot of Welsh players were very tired towards the end of the game, but they just kept grinding out. They did some good things here and there. I think they should be really happy with the efforts that they put in against, Cook Islands that have a strong forward pack, and then you come up against Tonga, who are kind of known for that. That is Tonga. When you think of Tonga, you think forwards, and there were a lot of times where they dealt with them, and sometimes where they just couldn't really stop them. There were plenty of post-contact meters. It was kind of up and down. It was either not doing well enough or doing really well. It was never just a consistently, decent performance throughout the game. They had their good and bad moments. In terms of effort, though, I think they maybe deserved a few more points for their efforts, but it's just their execution was lacking. So they certainly could have got at least another 2 tries in the first half, maybe 3, based on their field position, but they just couldn't execute, and that's the biggest problem for them. But yeah, Papua New Guinea next week, so it's a great test for them going into that game. Now moving on to the winning team, which was Tonga. They put 32 points past Wales, completed at only 70%. They had 8 line breaks to Wales' 0. And they won in most other stats areas, but they didn't dominate the stats areas. But they did feel like they dominated the game, especially in the second half. I thought Daniel Tupou was quality on the wing, not just getting 2 tries, but his runs carrying the ball from the back was really strong. I thought Tessie Niu offered quite a lot. Kula didn't come on till later on in the game, but I thought Niu really filled the void quite well. Looked very lively and was certainly creating chances, but the forwards definitely dominated. It didn't look like there was too much effort from them early on in the game. Maybe the first 10 minutes they were just kind of moving at walking pace, and they were a little bit naive, thinking that, this is just going to be a walk in the park, an easy win. And then when they started putting in the effort, really, that's when they broke away and showed their quality compared to Wales. So I thought Talakai and Hurrell, they're 2 big backs at centre. They did a hell of a lot of hard work and got the Tongan team moving forward from the back. I thought Fanua Blake, Fafita and Ben Murdoch-Masila were especially strong in the forwards. That's what they do. That's what Tonga does. They punish teams down the middle, and then when you're tired, when you're sort of all out of shape trying to bring people down, then they spread the ball with a quick play the ball, and that's where they can really open teams up and catch you off guard. So certainly in the second half they started to do that a bit more and looked better. Wasn't a perfect performance, but a strong performance against Papua New Guinea last week. A few things that they'll want to work on from this week, and hopefully clean things up by next week against Cook Islands, going into the quarterfinals. I think they will get these things right. They're still missing Jason Taumalolo as well. he wasn't in the squad. I don't know what the deal is with him at the moment, but when he comes back into the team, they'll just have that slight extra touch, and teams will improve game by game, and Tonga certainly will be one of them. And yeah, it definitely wasn't a bad performance, just maybe slightly lacking from what I'd expect, but definitely strong, and that's because the forwards decided to get their heads in the game and start putting in the hard work that we expect from them. But yeah, overall decent game. Proud of Wales' effort again to get stuck in, but yeah, it's just unfortunate Tonga are a different level, and we'll see how they do next week. So that's going to be it for this video. If you have any thoughts on the Tonga vs Wales game, leave them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with new content. You can also follow the social media accounts in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.